Start it up. Sizzle.
Good morning, guys. Star Sizzle and Brian here. We're driving into, I don't know where.
A sandbar, I think.
Nobody's driving the boat right now. We're moving forward.
I want to use my new automatic control to start the video.
Yeah.
So we're in Stuart.
Yep.
The ramps just opened up in Palm Beach County, but we're still in Stuart. We're ready to slay some fish today.
Yeah. We're staying inshore. A little rough for the deep sea fishing for us today, even though we like to be out there. We're going to see what we can do inside.
All right, let's go
real
fish.
bright.
I gotta
Look
get
how
to
bright it is.
I gotta get to the engine.
Oh my gosh. We're driving into the sandbar. Oh shoot, I'm wrapped. No, get out. You little snook. Jeez. We got a fish, we got a fish. Woohoo. Come here, little guy. Come here, little guy. You got him. He just smashed a huge pilchard that I was fishing, but we have no current now. Current wasn't the greatest this morning as far as, you know, fishing early this morning goes, but we're patiently waiting for that current to switch around, and we got a slack tide right now. But I caught a fish. First fish of the day. He's so pretty. All right, off you go, dude. Jeez. Very mean. So I just threw my Barracuda cast net, my 1/4-inch net, their Inshore series in the patriotic color. This is so much fun. I love catching bait. We got some? We got some! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's that? Beautiful pilchards, baby. Oh yeah, that is epic. Fresh pilchards, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's dump them right in my well. Heck yeah, heck yeah. We're gonna black it out right now. Sick. Those are nice, healthy baits, guys. I'm stoked right now.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm not supposed to do that. Really, you do, when a bait hits the floor, that actually kills them, so you don't want to do that. That's just a tip, by the way. So you try to get as many in the well as possible, as quickly as possible, because the net damages them.
Woo! I didn't even know. I just had my line out and I was playing on my phone and I came to reel it in and I had a snook.
Little frisky male.
He's a huge frisky fish.
Bite him on
See
the
how
back.
jealous Darcel
He's
is?
whooping his butt right now. I'm not jealous.
Oh! He's a little bigger than we've been catching.
Slightly bigger, yeah. Nice
Woo.
job.
Bring him over here.
Little 25er. Good job.
Yeah.
He's really healthy, super fat.
Yeah, nice job by me. All right, so you actually saw Darcy caught those baits, so I'm using a live pilchard on a 7.0 Mustad circle hook.
Nice fish.
Look at that pretty fish.
Real nice fish.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna throw him right back.
You gotta fight your fish.
Come on, baby, get it.
Brian's slow rod went off and he's had me fight it. I'll fight it. Woo, staying down deep. That's a nice one. Nice. It's probably the same one we just caught.
It looks similar,
Cool.
doesn't it?
It does look very similar. Sweet.
Oh, I think he might be a little bigger.
That's a nice one. He's not gonna be a S or K word, but
The K word?
I'm not gonna say it. But it looks like something just tore apart your bait and then maybe the snook just picked up what was left.
Maybe.
But the bite's turning on here. They're getting bigger and bigger. Slightly bigger. But I'm not even gonna measure. Look at that cool black line on the back of his tail, actually. I've never seen that on a snook. You see that?
No. Is it?
See that?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, let's let him go. Snook number 3 or, ow! Jeez. Real.
Woo! Whoa! Oh man! Get the thing, honey.
I know. Brian's hooked up again.
Oh.
He's got a solid fish on.
All right, guys. So I didn't have the thing on.
Heck yeah.
Just taking it nice and easy. I'm not putting the drag up. I didn't have the drag that tight, so it might not be that big.
Nice Snooky. You got another twin.
He's huge.
Huge. He just totally avoided that net, you jerk.
Woo!
That's a nice guy.
Whoa, he's gonna be close,
That's
bro.
gonna be close. That's a nice fish.
Dude, he's gonna be super close. Pray
Chill
for
out,
us.
buddy. Chill out, buddy.
He's so fat.
Yeah, I told you.
He's 20.
26.
Oh, he's 27.
26.
Jeez, look how fat he is. Oh.
I mean, when they get this size, they're nice and fat. That's a nice fat fish. A lot of the smaller ones are usually the males, but I have a feeling this is a big female. She's just an undersized slot, but she is getting heavy, getting ready for that spawn. All right, so fish number, wow, see that? Doubling down. I don't know, it doesn't feel right. We're gonna see though.
Pulling.
I got light drag.
Let me know if you want me to go back. I can drift.
I got light drag, baby.
Let me know if you want me to go back.
Come on, come on, come on, we gotta go.
All right, get to the front.
I know, go, go, go.
Here we go.
Go into that boat, quickly.
Going to the front.
I'm working, Brian. I'm working on it.
Start reeling.
This is a big fish, y'all. It'll be a miracle if I land it. It's almost to the shoreline. Fish got side hooked. Or it's something weird, I don't know. Might be a big stingray. It is.
It's a what?
Stingray.
Ah.
Woo! Big old stingray. They're so powerful. Ugh. I got a stingray. I wanted a snook. Oh, there he is. It's a big one.
Yeah.
There he is. Woo! That is shark bait right there. Our friend Elliot would be all about it. Be like, get him in the boat. But they got that nasty tail on them. That's how Steve Irwin died. We don't want to die today.
All right, so this guy inhaled the hook. So we're just gonna do the best we can really, without hurting ourselves and hurting him too much. If we get the hook out, we get the hook out.
Right.
If we don't, we're just gonna cut it.
Ready?
Yeah. All right.
That's a big stingray.
Yeah. And you,
Careful with the barb.
Guys, you pick the net up like this. Okay?
Yes.
Otherwise, you're gonna break it.
Great tip, great tip.
Pro tip.
Pro tip. When Brian was bringing this stingray over the side of the boat in the net into the boat, I had a brilliant idea that we should do a stingray catch, clean, cook video. This would be our first time ever, and it would be really cool to experience this with you guys and bring you along for this adventure. Now, this particular stingray is legal to keep. I am 100% confident. There are only two stingrays you're not allowed to keep down here, which is the manta ray and the eagle spotted ray, and you could totally tell what kind of species those are. He might be a blunt nose is what I'm leaning towards here, just because he's got this little tiny bump here at the front of the nose, but really nice species. The cool thing about them is they do not harm you. I'm gonna pick them up here in just a second to let them calm down. They don't harm humans and they're not dangerous other than the fact of this barb. So if you're walking on the sand and the beach, in the water, and you step on his barb, that is poisonous and that will hurt you. But people hand feed these in the Bahamas. We actually have pictures of us doing that. I did that. Really cool fish, so we're gonna keep them. What the heck? Stingray catch, clean, cook coming up.
Grab that fish.
That's what I'm nervous about. That sticks you. It's very sharp, serrated intentionally to hit whatever is threatening it. So, I'm gonna pick them up, but this thing is dangling by my shins. I just don't like that idea whatsoever. But you can see right here, it's very, very tough. Just a really ancient creature. Even his tail is pretty wicked. Just look at that. How he swims, these giant wings and this long thing. Really cool. Biggest one I've caught in quite a while. A long, long time. All right, we just broke off the barb, y'all. Now I feel much better. There he is.
Can't even see ya.
All right, in the cooler he goes. Let's see if he fits.
Mostly.
Whoa, mostly. That's the cool thing about them shaped
Get his
like
tail
that.
in.
Yeah, now we gotta get the tail in there. Sweet. All right, this is gonna be an interesting one. I'm really looking forward to showing you guys how I clean a stingray and how we're gonna cook a stingray. This is a first. But I'm excited to take you guys along for the ride. So thank you for watching. Let's move on to the next epic thing of our adventure today.
Our pleasure. Come on over.
Yeah,
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Will you say hey to Jean?
Yeah. Jean or Dean? Jean, like Jay.
Jean, yeah.
Okay. What's up, Jean? Darcizzle here. Follow your dream and keep on catching. You're welcome. No
Our
problem.
pleasure.
How
Our
you guys
pleasure.
doing today? Catching fish? Well, we've been catching like little short. All right, guys, we are back at the house and it's time to get our beautiful blunt-nosed stingray out of the cooler. Let's do this. And he is pretty heavy. I mean, like I'm holding him like right here by the eyes and it's tough to hold like this, I gotta tell you. He's probably a solid, I don't know, 15 pounds maybe, but it's just an awkward hold on this guy. But let's get him up here. Oh, I just got whipped by the tail, nice. But you can see right here, I'm covered in gross stuff. He really does not look that appetizing. He's got slime everywhere. He's covered in it. So before we get into filleting this guy, we're gonna make him look appetizing. We're gonna clean him up with a brush, spray him with the hose, and then we're gonna get right into this. You can see he looks 1000% better already. Pretty stoked. So we're just gonna dive right into this. I'm gonna get him turned around towards me. I'm a lefty, as you guys know. You've been watching my videos. And right here, by the way, tells me that this is a male. He has claspers here. And the cool thing about stingrays too, if you didn't know, all stingrays, I believe all stingrays, especially this one, they urinate through their skin. They're basically just like a shark. Sharks do the same exact thing, so that's pretty interesting to me. And he did smell when he was in the cooler. Also, he feels like sandpaper up here, like this whole area by his head up here. I don't know if you can see these little ridges on here, but he literally is super tough, and it's just like sandpaper, and that's where he will hide himself in the sand. And there's this big ridge here too that's really sharp. It's really, really cool. I mean, I don't handle a lot of them, and when we do catch them, we always release them. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, why are you keeping a stingray? Because there's so many more awesome fish for me to eat. Well, I've never had one before, and I caught one, so I had a great idea of trying to catch, clean, cook, and might as well try everything at least once in your life. That's my general rule. So we gotta try stingray, might as well. It's an unregulated species. We got a nice big one. It's gonna have nice meat. First thing we're gonna do, I'm using my 9-inch blade today from Smith. I'm just gonna cut off a tail so we can avoid, I don't need this tail anymore, or these claspers. We're just gonna get this out of the way. There goes the tail. These claspers are actually really, really tough. Really cartilage, actually. Get that out of the way. That way it's gonna make it a little easier to fillet, I think. Get the tail out of the way. You see that really cool thing on the tail there? It's like a little ridge there that they swim with. Pretty neat. Never really knew they had that, and it goes to a long point. Very long tail. Let's get that out of the way. So I want to work on this side of me, and I can feel here like where the wing starts and where the muscle meat is. And right here, I'm just gonna follow that. I'm gonna edge it down. So we're gonna start up here. And again, I've never done this before. So we're just gonna see how this goes. And all their guts, of course, are gonna be in the middle. So of course, we're gonna eat the wings. The wings are gonna be where the yummy meat is. It doesn't look all that bad. All right, so now I need to find where the cartilage is. I think it starts right here. So now that I made that cut all the way down, I'm gonna just start following a cartilage muscle that extends through the wings. And it's not really bone, it's just cartilage. You want a nice sharp knife because that skin was pretty tough to cut through. Nice, that does not look bad at all. And follow that down. Nice big piece of meat right here. And then right here, like the wings are kind of, there's nothing in this part of the wing, so we're just gonna go ahead and outline this. Sorry about the dogs, guys. Everybody's out, quarantine life. Cut that. Follow the cartilage, which actually just feels like the side of a fish, you know, with their actual bones and following their spine and their bones down. Just like same exact thing, except it's a stingray. All right, so now we're just gonna start peeling this away. Wow, this does not look bad at all. I am shocked. Look at that. This is the most interesting meat I've ever seen. And I'm gonna show you here in a second as soon as I get it off. Some people say it tastes like scallops too. I've heard rumors too that the actual seafood restaurants use stingray as fake scallops or sell it as scallops. I don't know if that's necessarily true or if that's an actual rumor. So if any of you guys that are actually in the food industry and know the actual answer, go ahead and comment down below so we can solve this interesting rumor. Because I don't really know if that's true. That would be crazy if they did that though. And if it tastes like scallops, it's gonna be good. Look at that. That is a solid piece of meat right there. That is heavy. And it's over a pound. It's probably close to 2 pounds there. And you can see right here too, these like weird ridges. And that really reminds me of when I filleted that clown knife fish. And if you saw that video, I hope you did, We'll probably link it here if you haven't seen it. But we caught a clown knifefish right here in the backyard canal, and his meat looked just like this, but he has a very similar shape to this guy. He had like ribbons, which is really cool. So that is interesting. So we got that side off, and we're gonna flip over this guy and do the same exact thing on the other side of his wing. He's gonna have another piece of meat here. I don't know how much meat's gonna be there, but it seems like I've removed quite a bit already. So we'll see what we can get on this side. Same exact thing. I'm just gonna follow the edge here. This is gonna be awesome. I'm really shocked how good this is looking. Can't wait to see what cooking with Puddin's gonna do for us, but there's the other side. You can see that is actually a lot thinner on the table compared to this one, but at least we got another nice piece of meat off that side. And we're just gonna put this to the side for a second. Got a lot of meat on this guy. And then we're gonna skin it real quick. I'll show you that. We're gonna use the same knife. And I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna start with a section, cut down, turn the knife. That way I have something to grip onto. And just follow it down. Not bad at all. So I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna keep cutting chunks and cut it off, chunks and cut it off. And we got a ton of meat we're gonna be eating in the house here. So let's get this done. And I'm gonna meet you guys in the house for the cooking with Puddin portion of this video.
Thanks again, Sizzle, for cleaning up or filleting that kind of a wacky, slimy stingray. That's really appreciated. Did a great job as usual. That came off really good. But welcome again, guys, to another episode of Cooking with Puddin. And today we're gonna see, as everyone's been saying online and things I've been reading, if these fish taste like scallops when you cut them up. But I'm not sure, I'll be amazed. 2 quick orders of business. One is, I just want to thank some patrons. We got some new patrons over the last week or so. I gotta put my glasses on. Justin C, John K, thanks a lot, Charles D, Jimmy, Neil S, Mike R, and Daryl T. Really appreciate it. So that's one down. Number 2, James McCarty, thank you so much. He sent us this cool knife with a tarpon on it, which of course we know we all love to catch tarpon. And a nice letter. I totally read it. Darcy read it, and we really thank you so much for following along. All right, now, I see a little bit of B-roll. I took some of this stingray and cut it into like 1-inch little chunks. And earlier today, I actually did some experimentation because I used to cook scallop with my dad. Like after my parents got divorced, I know, very sad, but my parents got divorced, and my dad, we started having a lot of scallops at the house. He would go down to his buddies, he was a bayman, get like a quart of scallops, and we would broil them. So I tried these according to some recipes I saw online. I put them on my fancy pan you guys got me with all different kinds of oil, but it turns out that they're the best when you broil them. So I put them in 1-inch chunks, just like we showed you. And all I did before was, I got it on low broil right now. I just threw in some butter. And I'm gonna put a little lemon, but we're gonna squeeze lemon on after. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Some salt. La-da-da. I'm just keeping it real simple. Some pepper from Darcy's favorite pepper thing. Are you getting this over here, though, Sizzle? The good stuff's over here. Come get close in here. Look at this. This looks awesome. This is gonna be great. And I might even sprinkle some breadcrumbs. This is gonna give it a little bit of, little texture. It's gonna be delicious. So we're gonna mix it all up. Look at this, killing it. This is Puddin's scallop recipe. Got it on low. Put it right in there. All right, guys, let's check them out. So hot. Oh, they smell good and they look good. Let me poke them. All right, those are done. Let's join Darcy on the table for a little taste test.
Time to taste test our first ever stingray. Ryan has actually had some already today because he said he was testing out earlier.
Stingray
but now
scallops.
it's my first stingray ever.
Dive in.
Ever in my life. Here we go. Honestly, I don't even know how these would pass as scallops because they look nothing like a scallop. Go.
Yeah, those kind of fingery parts of the meat look kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, this is not bad. Hold on.
Honestly, it tastes a little bit like scallops.
But no, it's really good. Like, out of all the fish I've had, that's pretty dang close to like snapper. It's got like a little more, like a little more of a chewiness to it, but he also cooks fish excellently, so it's like very moist and it's really good. Like, it's not fishy.
It's very.
It had zero smell when I took it
No,
out of the bag
didn't
and I
smell
put
like
it in
a
the
shark.
bag.
It didn't smell fishy.
Yeah,
I was surprised.
Stingray stunk, but when he was cleaned out and they smelled the fillets, they don't smell like anything. Not fishy at all. Wow.
It's like a less firm scallop.
Not fishy though.
Not fishier than a scallop, which is not very fishy. And
No.
a little mushier than scallop, like the texture of it. But not in a bad way, just, you know, just a little one.
No, it's really good, guys. Like, I'm
When you see
being,
me wolf them down.
I'm being dead serious. Like, this is almost gone. Like, I just had a few bites.
No.
Like, it's no joke good. It's totally fine. And I thought honestly, guys, I was like a little freaked out about having this, honestly. I was like not having it. I was like, this is gonna be so gross, but
Right.
it's amazing.
And the
We
way
get-
I'm sorry.
We should start giving a fish like a number 1 through 10. Everything we eat.
Oh.
This is probably a solid 8, 8.5.
I'll go with that.
It's
8.5.
really good. It's really good, guys.
good.
So if you ever catch stingrays out there, especially the ones that are unregulated, freaking eat them. Try them out for yourself. Pretty freaking good, especially when
Yeah.
you have one of those days when you're having a tough day out there, like we did, and we got a stingray for dinner, so that's pretty
Yeah,
freaking
that's
good.
great.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. Try it out, guys. But of course, you can't keep the eagle rays and the manta rays, the ones that are protected, highly, illegal. But besides that, really good, super shocking. I am shocked, surprised, crazy.
All right, let's wrap it
crazy
up.
also. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and comment down below if you did like it. We hope to bring you some more exciting, different, unique stuff like this in the future. And we got some awesome videos coming out, of course. A lot more deep sea fishing videos. But until our next adventure, follow your dreams and keep on catching. It's gone. We ate it all.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
So good.